Good morning, welcome back to the channel. Saturday morning, the 5th of October 2024. As you can see, back at Bramley Moore Dock. A couple of days after my last video. Come to look at a few things I missed that were pointed out in my previous one and a few questions people asked. So I'm going to start, I think it was John Jones that asked about if I could pan round the whole of the old dock wall, looking at how it's been repaired or left. Because it just says some bits seem to be repaired with brick, other bits of stone, etc. So I start here. There's definitely some repair work there that's got to be carried out. That's for sure. Now I know when I was on the tour and was speaking with Gareth from Lang O'Rourke, various bits had been repaired like there, and that is using the correct stone. Sorry, the name of the stone is lost to me at the moment. Just get round a bit so I can see this bit. So yes, like them three, sorry, I'll zoom back in. Those three bits there were repaired by Lang O'Rourke. Then you can see it's like been pointed up over it. So I'll keep moving along. But in the main, it's being left exactly how it sort of was. That's obviously an old, I won't know the name of that either, I'm afraid. I'll just move my position so I can keep going. There is clearly another section where they've renewed completely. I'll get closer to that. As you can see, matching in the existing. It's a grid. Does look some filling in work still to go. Sorry, I'll move again so that lamp post isn't continuously in the way. Yet again at this end, obviously still some bits to fill in. And there we go. Yeah, so quite a lot of work to do on filling it in. Now have a look at these Looks like it's got a sheeting over it, so not going to see too much of the blue bricks. That was a bit hard to see at first on my little screen last time, but once I got home on the bigger screen, it were quite obvious. So I'll move round to the next bit I missed, which was this cladding being done on this corner, and on my video they was actually just starting it. The cherry picker was up and looked like there was a panel on, but I didn't notice it. So looks like it's still got plastic protection on. I don't know if that little one there is the right as uncovered. Looks like it. It's going to be a bit darker than that, but well on the way. So we'll get up, go and have a look at the pitch. The roof looks so different now. It's complete and tidy. So over in the pitch, we're basically waiting for this upper root zone level to be laid, so seeding can start. Was asked why are they seeding in the autumn and not more in the spring, and as many people pointed out, with under pitch heating, etc., the ultraviolet lamps they use, it makes no difference anymore. They can grow the pitch like it's in the middle of the summer any time of year these days. Plus there's test events to be held, which I believe, learning from the tour, they will be early next year, or the first one will be. So obviously they need a pitch for that. And I guess just get it sort of well established. And I've not really zoomed in on what's been going on here. So I'll do a bit of a close-up there for people who have asked. You can obviously see where seats have got to go in there. And I believe there's things like TV screens, etc., going on those back bits. Looks like the dugout seats are nearly complete. Things I hadn't really picked up on before that they possibly have been done a while. Things like the carers' seats are in for the wheelchairs. I suspect that's both sides. So there's work going on them ones. There's still the ones to go there. Those ones are all done. Someone doing something there. I say so. Very few seats to go. Right, over the west stand. Get it into view, we're on a look at. And people have been asking me about this, where people keep saying it's wooden decking going along there. I would presume it's not going to be wood. I would have thought it's more going to be composite decking. It being wood would just make no sense. They'd be replacing it almost probably yearly. And it would end up slippery and all sorts, where composite won't and will last. Trying to think of some of the other questions. Are the steps remaining concrete? Yep, they are going to be as they are. So you've got the water effect paving there. Different paving up there. But there is nothing going on the steps and the terracing. I don't think there was much asked about here. I would presume there's a lot of paving still to be done, which I imagine is all of those. I will have a look at the north quickly. There you can see no, you can't. Sorry, that was my bad eyesight. I thought it was the black screed. You could see it possibly is down in those bits. So not a great deal happening this side. The fence, possibly. So we're going over, have a look at the south. See, I'll go this way round. People always say, why do I never look at a certain boat every time? So today I've remembered to look out, and there's not really any to see. Couple over there. ferry. There is one there. Hidden behind the building. Lost my bearings now. Let's turn round. So there's a look at that area from this side. Good to see the water settling now. Looks a lot better. I don't expect they've started the cladding on this side. I imagine they do one side at a time. Get down. Look underneath better then. Still that one piece on the end sort out. But the Plaza is looking clearer than it ever has. I think someone did ask me, did anyone have a picture of inside the hydraulic tower? I've got a couple, but they're not very clear. But it's basically an empty shell, unless they've done anything to it, which I doubt. There's been no sign of activity on it for a long time. It was handed over to Everton, can't remember when, a long time ago, and they've done nothing with it yet, so I presume they're waiting until they're fully on site with the rest of it. Right, I'll leave it there. Thank you for all your comments and questions. They're always appreciated. Always help make the next video. If you can, like, share and subscribe, that is greatly appreciated, and I will look forward to seeing you in a few days' time.